So today I'm just going to be going over my top 5 favorite blushes with you guys, and I get a lot of questions about blush, like which ones are my favorite, which ones I use a lot, etc, etc. So I figured I would just get all of those questions out of the way and just show you the blushes that I use a lot. And there's actually one that I don't use a lot, but I love the color, and well, you'll see. I'll explain it when I get to that blush. But I guess I'll just start off with my all-time favorite blush. It's one of the first ones I ever purchased, and it's by NARS, of course, and this is Deep Throat. Now, if you watch my videos, then you know that I talk about this blush a lot because it is my favorite, but this is just a really flattering peachy pink color with some gold reflex in it. And now a lot of people compare this blush to Orgasm, which is probably the most famous blush by NARS. But I actually like Deep Throat a little bit better. I know the names are a little bit cheeky when it comes to NARS, but I feel like I've said the name so much, it just kind of doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't feel as weird as when I first had to say them on camera. But I think that Deep Throat is a lot more flattering, at least on my skin tone, because I do have lighter skin. And Orgasm can be a little bit too intense, but when my skin does get darker, Orgasm looks good as well. But yeah, so Deep Throat is my number one, and now the rest aren't really in any kind of particular order. I just know that Deep Throat's my favorite, and then everything else just kind of falls where it falls. So moving on, I have one MAC blush, and I'm pretty sure you guys can guess what this is. And it's Well Dressed, which is a really light, kind of cool tone pink blush. And I use this pretty much on a daily basis. I really like it. It is a satin finish, so it doesn't have a lot of shimmer in it. And this just gives a really nice light pink flush across the cheeks. Doesn't make you look overdone. I use this a lot. I probably use it more than Deep Throat right now just because my skin is really light and this tends to look a little bit better right now. But as my skin gets darker, I will move more into the Deep Throat territory, which sounds kind of bad. But anyways, moving on. So which one do I want to do? Okay. This one is Benefit's Coralista, and it's one of their box powders. And now this one is kind of similar to Deep Throat. I'll show them to you guys next to each other. So they look like that, and they're actually very similar, but Deep Throat is a little more pink, and then Coralista is a little bit more coral. So this one, it smells so good. I can never get over this smell. It just smells amazing. And there's shimmer in it, and it just gives you a really nice kind of peachy glow with a hint of pink. So I really like this, especially over Laguna bronzer or Hoola bronzer. But I can't really use Hoola bronzer right now because I'm a bit pale. So yeah. Now, my current favorite blush, which I just got a few days ago actually, is by NARS, surprise, surprise. And this is Gina. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now. This is a peach color. It's not, I don't want to say it's orange. It really is like a peach color, and it actually kind of matches my nail color. Actually, it matches my nail color like exactly. But yeah, it's just a really nice kind of peachy sorbet color, and this is great for like spring and summer. I just love the effect it gives. My makeup artist at NARS, Pablo, actually suggested this blush to me, but I had already been looking at it. I kept dipping my finger in it while my friend was getting her makeup done, and I was thinking about getting it, but I wanted kind of his opinion first because I really trust his opinion, and he picked this out. So I was really excited that we kind of picked out the same thing, but yeah. So I'm loving this blush so far, and I really recommend it for spring and summer. If you guys are looking for something kind of in the peachy territory, because I know peaches are really in this season. And now the last blush I have is kind of scary when you look at it in the packaging, and this one's also by NARS. I know I have a lot of NARS blushes, but I think NARS makes really good blushes. They're really famous for them. They're really, really pigmented, so you don't need to use a lot at one time, and they last forever, and their color selection is amazing. So this blush is Mounia, and it is a deep kind of I want to say like a wine colored red. And I know this looks really, really intimidating. Like when I swatch it, that looks scary. Like I would not want to put this on my cheeks. If I just saw this, I would be like, no way, there's no way I'm putting this on my face. But this is actually a really gorgeous, really flattering blush if you just use a tiny, tiny bit. And let me grab a brush really fast. So if you use it with a blush brush, I use the Sephora Professional Platinum Airbrush number 55. If you just kind of tap it in the blush just a tiny bit and then just work it into your cheeks, it just really gives a nice rosy flush across your cheeks. And I use this a lot during holiday season. I think it looks great with holiday looks, and it's just a really unique blush color, I think. I don't really think I've seen anything quite like this. Now, I don't know if you can get this right now at the NARS counter. I know I got this during holiday season, and it was so hard to get because when this blush, I'm not sure if it's limited edition, but I know when they're promoting it, it just flies off the shelves. Everybody wants it. So yeah, that is Mounia. And those are my top 5 favorite blushes. So if you guys have any questions or comments about blush or the blushes that I mentioned, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. But other than that, I will see you all later. Bye.